Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This cake is not only stunningly beautiful, but it is also naturally sweetened without white sugar. Light, creamy, fruity, and absolutely perfect for any special moment. Let's begin creating our sunshine cake. I soak 20 grams of gelatin in water and let it sit for a few minutes until it blooms. A little tip, always let the gelatin bloom properly because that will give the cake the perfect texture. Have you ever tried making a cake with a coconut base? I absolutely love it. We begin by preparing a delicate coconut base for the bottom of the cake. I pour 400 milliliters of coconut milk into a bowl. For a pleasant natural sweetness, I add a little maple syrup. And for extra flavor, 1 teaspoon of rum. I gently heat the coconut milk, making sure it does not boil. I add the prepared gelatin and stir until it fully dissolves. This creates a silky and smooth coconut mixture. This step will give the cake that soft, silky texture everyone loves. You can already see how creamy and smooth this coconut mixture is becoming. For this cake, I use a 28 centimeter round cake mold. I flip the base of the mold to create a perfectly flat surface. I place plastic wrap on the bottom. This will help me transfer the cake out of the mold easily later. This will create a beautiful silky foundation for our cake. In the freezer, it will need about 30 minutes. In the refrigerator, it will take a little longer. Now I pour in the prepared coconut mixture. I save a little of the mixture for later. The coconut base has set beautifully. Now I carefully place it back into the mold. Our coconut gelatin has now set beautifully, and look how wonderfully smooth and glossy it looks. Now I will carefully transfer it to create the perfect base for the next cake layers. This step requires a gentle touch, as we want to keep the beautiful shape and perfectly smooth surface. You can already see how elegant and special this cake will look in the end. Every layer of this cake creates its own little magical effect. I place the cake ring back into position because it is time for the next beautiful layer of our cake, soft cream. I add 500 milliliters of unsweetened cream into a large bowl. I whip it until firm. I add 200 milliliters of thick, unsweetened condensed milk into the whipped cream. I make this myself at home. If you would like to know how I make it, leave me a comment and I will gladly share the recipe. I gently mix everything together well. I add 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. And 1 more teaspoon of rum for a rich flavor. I gently mix everything together well. I transfer the prepared cream into a piping bag. And gently pipe it evenly over the coconut base for a perfectly smooth and elegant finish. This creates a beautiful even height that gives the cake a perfect shape and a stunning look in every slice. Now comes my favorite part, preparing the fruit, because this is where the cake truly starts getting its tropical character. Bananas and mango are the perfect combination, almost like they were made for each other. Although I admit, mango can sometimes be more stubborn to peel than we would like. But for such a beautiful cake, every minute is worth it. The best part about this cake is that fresh fruit adds so much color, freshness, and natural sweetness. It already looks so beautiful that you could almost forget it's not even finished yet. And trust me, the final look will be even more stunning. I cut everything into small cubes. I drizzle the fruit with fresh lemon juice. This keeps it fresh and prevents browning. I evenly arrange the fruit over the cream. I make sure everything is even for a perfect slice reveal later. I add another layer of cream in a circular shape over the fruit and shape it into a perfect circle. I add coconut flour to the cream circle for a nicer look. In the center, I add the remaining coconut mixture. Around it, I arrange pieces of mango to create the look of sun rays, because mango truly is the fruit of sunshine. Between each section, I add a little whipped cream decoration. In the center, I add diced mango cubes, and our sun is complete. For the finishing touch, I add a light sprinkle of coconut flakes. And the sunshine cake is ready. Now I place it in the fridge for a few hours. So all the flavors combine and the cake sets perfectly. And now comes the best part. It is time for the slice. Look at this beautiful cut. Creamy texture, fresh fruit in perfect layers. Every bite is an explosion of tropical flavors. I truly hope this recipe inspires you to create something beautiful in your own kitchen. Because desserts like this are not just made to taste amazing, but also to bring joy and smiles to the people we share them with. What I love most about this cake is how light, fresh, and naturally sweet it is while still looking absolutely stunning. It is the perfect dessert for warm days, celebrations, family gatherings, or simply when you want to make something extra special. If you enjoyed today's recipe, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more beautiful homemade desserts. Thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I cannot wait to see you in my next sweet creation. Sending you a big sweet hug.